What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Marissa here. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this look on my face right here. Now this is a Valentine's Day look and it is for my more extra girls or my glam girls out there. Now I am going to be creating another Valentine's Day look. I don't know when, probably next week maybe I'm going to be creating that. Now that is going to be for more of my less makeup wear girls. Anyone could recreate this look and anyone could recreate the other look that I'm going to be doing. So guys, if you like this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, well then what are you doing here? Also, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe down below. That would mean so much to me. And I guess that's it. If you guys want to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. So since I don't normally show you guys, the first thing I will be doing is my eyebrows. Now I'm just going to show you guys very quickly how I do them. I'm going to be taking my Milani Stay Put Brow in the shade 05. It looks like this with the brush that it came with, just a double-ended brush. What I like to do is just go right underneath where all my brow hair grows with a very light hand. Just create a line right underneath the beginning of your brow and brush up the product. Taking a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape Concealer with my Real Techniques detailer brush, I'm just going to carve out my brows. So now guys, that we're looking just a little bit crazy, I am going to be taking my Kylie Cosmetics Kylie Diary. Now I know this palette is a limited edition and it came out last Valentine's Day. However, I thought it was super fitting to be able to film with my Kylie Diary. So we're only going to take one color in this eyeshadow palette. This color is probably honestly in so many other palettes that you guys have and own. So it doesn't need to be this exact palette. However, I am going to take this shade right here. It is more of a pinky peachy shade, like a light pink peach shade. So I am, is there a little reflection in the camera? Ooh, I think I see it. I am going to be using this shade right here, and this is going to be my transition shade. Putting that right in the crease from the outer corner to the inner corner. We are going to be doing more of a halo eye, so we do want a lot of color to be on both corners of your eye. More of that pinky peach shade. Focus it on the outer corner and the inner corner. So the next palette I'm going to use, I'm sure most of you do have this, it is the Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, this one right here. I'm going to be using the shade Love Letter, so it's this purpley, I don't know, it's like a purpley pinkish burgundy shade all in one. I am going to be using this shade. Taking that shade Love Letter, we are just going to be packing it on the outer corner right here. It doesn't have to be too exact or too pretty at all because we are going to be blending it out. So we're going to take some right there and some on the inner corner. As I said, it is a halo eye, so we're going to try to shape our halo eye. And we're going to just put a tiny bit right across on the top, just so we have this color going all around. Now I'm going to take a different brush and we're just going to slowly blend out that color. So you're going to get something like this after you're blending, and you just want to keep on packing the same exact color, Love Letter, right on top until you reach the level of intensity that you want your eyeshadow to be. So I definitely want mine to be a little bit more intense, well actually a lot. So I'm probably going to do this about 3 or 4 times just so it can be a lot darker and more pigmented. If you guys are finding it a little bit difficult to blend out, just go back in with your pink, your light pink transition shade that you'd used previously, and we're just going to be taking a very tiny bit of it and slightly dusting it around the edges of the shadow you just placed, the darker shadow, just so it can give it a little bit more of a blend. Now I know I'm looking a little bit rough right now. I have all of this fallout all over my face and my other eye is not touched at all, so I'm looking a little rough, but the next color we're going to be going in with is this, oh, what the hell does that even say? Honestly, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. This color right here, it's this darker, just very slightly darker than Love Letter, and it has a little tiny bit of like a shimmer in it, but don't worry about that because the shimmer doesn't really show up on the eye at all. So we're just going to be taking that and putting it in the same exact place that we put Love Letter. This shade is just going to give this look that extra like pop of color that it needs. It's just the slightest pop of color, but it makes all of the difference. Now just taking a makeup wipe, I use the New Pore Cleanse and Moisture. These ones right here, I get them at my local dollar store, or actually I think I'm at the 99-cent store. So I'm just going to clean all of the fallout I have on my face. Now guys, as you can see, we don't have too much space where the eyeshadow is not, like a clean space on my eyelid for my halo eye. So I am just going to be taking a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I almost said Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Okay. Oh, get it together, Marissa, get it together. I'm just going to be clearing a little space for my shimmer that I'm going to be doing. So we're just going to start right in the middle of my eyelid, just pat the concealer on. And this is where like this spotlight comes in. Oh, itchy nose. So I'm just gonna take my concealer and drag it right in the crease. And basically you're just gonna make a slight line right in the crease. At the end of creating your spotlight, you should have a little bit of something like this, whether it be big or small. Mine is a bigger spotlight look. So now we're going to just leave it like that. We're going to leave it tacky, not set it at all, because now we're going to be going in with a little bit of glitter glue. My glitter glue is the NYX Glitter Primer. I have it right here. Now the only reason that I'm using this is because I am using a loose powder eyeshadow that it kind of doesn't stick and gets everywhere. If you're using just a normal gold eyeshadow, you can totally go in with your eyeshadow and put it right on top of the tacky concealer. However, like I said, this doesn't stick, so I have to use a little bit of glue. Tapping just a little bit of the glitter glue exactly where I put all of the concealer. So just go right on top of that glue. I'm going to be taking my YSL The Shock mascara. Just put this baby on. Like that. I'm going to be taking my Dodo lashes in the style D115. I've worn these a million times already, but I'm going to be taking that, and you guys can use my code Marissa MUA. I'll leave it here at the bottom. You can use that for a little bit of money off of your lashes on dodolashes.com. They're super great lashes. I personally love them. Okay.
And take you to the stars. Leave you pressing. Grab your fancy guys.
Alrighty, Mighty, so this is how your eyes should be looking right now. Just kind of imagine it with dried eyelash glue, then that's exactly how they would be looking right now. So I'm gonna go off camera, do the rest of my face, or no. I'm gonna do the other side of my eye, and then I'm gonna come back on, show you guys exactly how I do my face for Valentine's Day, because honestly guys, this really might be my Valentine's Day look this year. I don't know, but I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my face and how I do the rest of my under eye as per usual in every single video, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have all of my eyeshadow on and my brows, everything like that. Now I'm just going to sit here and pray to God that this eye does not like try to water on me and try to play me like that. To get started on my face, I'm going to be going in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I really like this primer just because it does fill in my pores, and I get really big pores right in here. I mean, I'm talking, they're pretty big. Like, they're gross. So I get really big pores right in there, and I also need to mattify my face because I'm an oily girl. I'm going to be using my Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation from Milani. So just going to be pumping a little bit of that on the back of my hand and dotting it everywhere. Taking just my flat Equal Tools brush, just going to be buffing all of this out. Next, taking my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer in the shade Neutral Medium. I'm just going to be putting this basically underneath my eyes, on my nose, on my chin, a little bit on my forehead, just like I normally do. Honestly guys, don't really know exactly why I use so much concealer considering I don't have anything to conceal very much, but I guess we'll just brighten the place up a little bit because why not? Taking my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. No, mine is not wet. No, you don't have to have it wet to make it work. I mean, if you want it wet, go ahead and wet it. But honestly, guys, for me personally, I find that even if you wet the freaking Beauty Blender, it doesn't change the way that it blends out your foundation. I mean, it just feels better, I guess. Like, it's not pounding on your face so hard. But I mean, other than that, that's pretty much it. So we're going to go ahead and take a dry blender today. Taking my Dermablend Professional Loose Powder, or not loose powder, setting powder, pressed powder. I'm going to be taking just a random ass brush and setting my under eyes. Then just setting everywhere else we put the concealer, just because this is a translucent concealer, so, or a translucent powder, so it's not going to darken up where we put the concealer for the brightness. Now I know my face is looking really light right now. We're just going to be taking my Covergirl Professional Loose Powder in the shade 115 Translucent Medium. However, don't get it confused. This is not translucent. It does have a color to it, and it's medium. So just going to be putting that all over my face. I like to close my eyes. Then just taking my Shade and Light Kat Von D contour palette. I'm going to be taking this shade right here. It's like a cool, oh, just dug my freaking finger in it. That cool contour shade with my Real Techniques contour brush. Just to chisel out a little bit of cheekbone that I certainly do not have. Now taking a small angled brush like this one right here. This is what I use to chisel out my nose. Ooh, it's a hair. Ooh, no, it's on my nose, I think. take the shade right underneath the nose to shorten it on the nostrils as well. So it gives you a little bit of a shadow right underneath. And then I'm going to dust it off because I always mess this up and I put way too much on. So just very, very light-handedly start with the bridge of your nose. So next we're gonna go in with some blush. Now I do, I mean, you can use whatever blush you want. However, I do have my Kylie Diary, like I said, and I thought it was fitting for this video. So I am going to be taking this shade right here. I think it's called First Date. Yeah. So I'm going to be taking that shade on a Real Techniques blush brush. So just dipping into that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I forgot I'm going to be going in with my bronzer first. I always go in with my Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade 05 with my Morphe E51 brush, just because I really like a bronzed face. I don't know how I even forgot this step. So we're just going to put a little bit of that on. Little under the nose. Okay, so now going in with that Kylie blush, I'm just going to be putting a little bit on the apples of my cheeks and bringing it back. If you want to see where your blush should be applied, you can just give it like a little, like kind of weird smile, but you can just put a little bit of a smile into it, and then you'll see where the apple of your cheek is at. So just place the blush right there and bring it back. So next I'm going to be going in with a highlight, and I thought I would do a little bit of an affordable one just because I do want everyone to be able to get this glow that I'm about to show you guys. So I'm going to be taking my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. So this one right here. I know it's a real big popular one in the beauty community. So I'm just going to be getting a little bit of that on my brush. And what I'm going to be doing is taking my Mario Badescu spray right here. Just going to be spraying the brush. I sprayed about 3 times, and I'm just going to put it on. Right at the top of my cheek. Pretty nice. And it's a drugstore highlighter. It's only like $4, I think. I got mine, I want to say I got it at CVS. So while I show you guys how to do the under eye, I'm just going to bake a little bit. So I'm going to get my Covergirl powder and just go right underneath my contour and blush. Just like that. Ah! It's getting in my eye. So quickly, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do the under eye eyeshadow. So I'm going to be taking my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be going in with Love Letter. So we're just going to put that on. Make sure you tap off all of the excess on your brush, because this eyeshadow is going to be a little bit more, have a little bit more fallout if you are using the Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette. I like my lower lash line to be smoked out. You guys don't have to smoke it out as much as I do. And then next I'm going to pick up the other red shade that I showed you guys that I was not able to pronounce. I'm going to put that right in the corner. Now just blend the corner out so that way they're connecting. The bottom lash line is connecting to the top. And there you have the bottom of your eye. Now to dust off the little bit of product that I have on my face. So now that the face and the eyes are complete, I'm just going to spray a little bit of my Mario Badescu rose water, or not rose water, cucumber water spray. Soaking in all those powders. I am also going to be using my little puff that I have right here. It's my Laura Geller one. And just pat all the powders into my skin. Now the last step to completing this look is putting some lip product on. So I thought it would be fitting to use some Kylie matte liquid lipstick. I had a mini one right here in the shade High Maintenance. next I'm going to be taking my Avon Glazewear Liquid Lip Color. This is a lip gloss in the shade Darling Pink. Alright guys, so this is your final look right here. Now I know that I personally would not wear a pink lip with a pink eye most of the time. However, it is Valentine's Day, so I figure if you're gonna wear pink lips and pink eyes any day of the year, it's gonna be on Valentine's Day. So that's it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel down below. And I guess that's it, guys. So I will see you all in my next video. Bye!